Hello, I am Maria and I am going to discuss and explain where we come from the star or not. The events can be dated older than the universe as we know it dates what back to about 12,000 million years. In this first moment, all powers and all the space of the universe was concentrated at one point, the source of the explosion, the Big Bang. Some 10,000 years after the temperature had dropped to about 100,000 degrees and formed the first atom of hydrogen. After about 400,000 years, hydrogen began to condense into cloud, the future star, with this torn and grow into large clouds, future galaxy. 11,000 million years ago, the temperature of the universe was about 3,000 degrees and formed the first star. Gravity made the course of many clouds and hydrogen and raised temperature around 15 million degrees, allowing fusion of hydrogen into helium, a process that caused the light emission of the star. When the star exhausts the hydrogen in the core and applied to continue to generate energy by fusion, helium turned into heavy material. Thus, in the nucleus of the first star formed all the chemical elements of Earth today. In the bigger star, this process processes more energy until there comes a time when gravity is not able to continue it and the first explodes, launching into space. Much of its time, this happened at a different age of the mass of each star. The explosion of a star filled the space of new gas clouds, from which new star and formed so-called second-generation star, among which is the Sun. The Sun began to shine some 5,000 million years, and this time the universe had cooled down to about 100 degrees below zero. There are many theories about how planets form the solar system, but asteroids had below the age of the Earth in estimates at about 4,600 million years. At first it was an incandescent match with top relevant lighter subcooling. Part of the atmosphere as liquid and creates the sands and ocean. The chemical composition of the atmosphere and ocean was very different from today. There was no ozone layer project as from the present ultraviolet rays. The atmosphere induced an outside electric activity. This condition promotes the formation of chemical compounds, water, increasingly complex and variety organ compounds that culminate in the water increased compound and variety other compounds that culminate in the emergence of life form. Life emerged of Earth some 3,500 million years. This began an evolution process of animals and plants. We have light data sign the first microscope life from were than soft animals and plants that live, not fossil. For made biophysical man is made of the some material of the star, energy constant dust, and the dust that reaches sapient and were returned at the end of his life, made of earth and made of stars. The man comes presumably from the star. Some comets could breathe the germ of life to the ancient thing and the planets outshot. The ancient cosmogods say the civilization had a very precise knowledge of the universe and a cosmic vision that led of a great wisdom, for example, in regards to time and according to the view and participation of astronomical events like eclipses, complete periodic with the pass of time last. The Mayas anticipate more than 500 years the period we are experiencing now, which climate change we are facing today. Every civilization that named as much knowledge. The problem is that he believes that we are supposed in terms of his knowledge, and he realizes that all the discoveries made by science of the last 500 years and more in the same 50 that already knew it. Only today they change the name. If we become aware that everything that exists essentially refers to the same thing, we could not think for us to the star. Look, planets were at the same amount of water your body, but also so the animal. Were made of molecules of carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, amino acid which generates protein. The proteins give rise to cells, the cells generate tissue organs, and so on. Share almost the same amount of anticipates condom or mocking DNA, and more or less like a dog. If we are subjects and the material is merely energy condensate, where does the energy come from? You must be beings. Like everything that life is an evolution state. It does not belong to this world, it is only a transcendent step in the long evolution chain. Why could not then believe that our theories were right? Finally, the star did according in the most case of planets, nebula, and supernova or hypernova, while more material is executed in earthly space. The space matter includes heavy elements produced in the star that later form new stars and planets, increasing the metabolism of the universe.